Hello and welcome back to episode 21 in the Air Hauler series. We're going to go ahead and head into the office because we need to pick up a job. So we got to go and see what's available. So we're currently at our base. We're going to sort on the from, and we can go and check out the jobs, kind of see where they're going. We got a seafood one, 264. Takes us out to Phoenix. Technically, the test range is there, so we're probably, realistically, we would have to figure out how to move around that test range. Which really shouldn't be that hard to do. We've got a few different choices. We could use NavGraph maps. We could use all kinds of really cool apps like ForeFlight or my personal favorite, Flight Plan Go, because I just like what those guys do. But if we stayed in the sim world and we looked at making our way out of North Island, there's the J18 route. And that looks like it takes you down and under the test range, and then you would make your way back up. So, Mudgee, and then yeah, staying on that route takes you through the corridor. So maybe we'll be able to do that. The only kicker is with that one would be the amount of KDVT. Yeah, that's about right. That's a direct route taking us down and around. It's going to add some mileage. I don't know that we could dump fuel and keep ourselves safely in there. I mean, we could head back over to KCXL. They've got some shrimp, so not too bad. L26. They want some ice. It's a lot of weight, not much money. Ooh. 123 miles. That's some good cash. We could probably mix in these two jobs and spread it over 2 runs, and we'll make some money. So we're going to accept this job. Yep, accept it. And where did the other one go? KCXL. Wait. No, don't tell me it's to the exact same place. What did we just accept? MM76. Oh, wow. That's to the same place. Okay, accept that one as well. And let's accept the KCXL as well. That's nice and close. Alright, let's not get too carried away. We learned our lesson the last time. So if we look at the jobs we've got, all right, we're going to go and take this one. We're going to go ahead and we're going to fly that one now. Absolutely. That's the plane we've got. Click OK. So we got the shrimp. Needs to go to KCXL. So we're going to load that up. We have 404 pounds of available space left over. So if we grab all of this, load it up, we are short 362 pounds. And currently, with the fuel load we have, we are we're at max. We're definitely at max. Okay, so MM76. Let's get our trusty little board down here. So we're going to go to KNZY. We're going to KCXL. And we are also doing M76. MM76. So headed down to Mexico. So nicely have that on our board. So we've got that situated, ready to go. Before we get too out of place, it's a pretty long haul. Another 8 grand. And then you'd be looking for KFLG. I don't see that. So MM76 has frozen food to bring back. Absolutely. That is perfect. That's exactly what we need. On the way back, make some money. That'll be perfect. Okay, so we're going to accept that job as well. Yes, now we got our route. Our route's perfect. So let's go back to our jobs. And we're going to go back to doing the KCXL shrimp run we said we were going to do. Click OK. We're already loaded up. We're ready to go. And click OK. All right. So head over to KCXL. Sure, we'll do that direct. Going east, we're gonna have to be at 9,500 because we're flying VFR, essentially. So click OK. All right. So we need to hop into the flight sim, and we need to go to fuel and payload. Hop into the flight sim. KNZY, KCXL, KNZY to KCXL. So we'll try the Asuta fix, see what happens. So that's just our overlay. All right, so getting back to this, we're supposed to have 27 gallons of fuel. So 13.5 in each side. So fuel weight. We have a total cargo of 1364. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so we'll go 364. There's our center of gravity. Yep, we're over the gross weight. Oof. I think the whole plane bounced when we did that.
Welcome to your air hauler flight. Start up and taxi.
Well, there you have it. Welcome to our air hauler flight. So let's start up and taxi. So usually when we come inside, clear those yolks out. So make sure our prop is full. All right, parking brake. Okay, parking brake is set. So we're gonna get the power on. We're gonna pump that fuel pump, pressurize, and prime it. All right, so that's all in. And clear prop. There it goes. Back to both. And we don't have an over voltage, so go ahead and get the avionics on. Come on. There comes the Garmin. Okay. So, pitot heat, don't need. It's a VFR flight, but whatever. Taxi lights. Let's go ahead and get our nav light, and let's get our beacon. And sure, we'll put our panel lights on. Just to make sure that our make sure that active sky is the right weather. KNZY, KCXL. Of course, we just looked outside. Not what I meant to do. 9,500. Climb. That seems a little crazy, so we're going to climb with 7. We'll descend with what should we descend with? 150. Descent with speed. Cruise should be around 145 true air. Climb speed about 110. Sorry, descent feet per minute should be 1,200. Descent should be about 150. Okay. All that information is correct. We are set up in that part of the cockpit. Let's go ahead and get our GPS going, and we will go into our flight plan. And we'll look back out the nose, so we have something nice to look at. So we said we were going to do, we were going to throw in a SUDA. So a SUDA, since it's right at the Mexico border, sure, we'll add that. And then we'll go KCXL. And we're going to go to a SUDA at 9,500. And then from there to KCXL. Save that. KCXL, let's just quickly. Airport elevation is 6 feet, so we're going to get down to about 1,000 feet for it so that we can go into the pattern. So his VNAV will hit 1,000. At or below, at or above, or between. So we'll aim for an at. No, we do not want to do that. We just want to save that. All right. So that's pretty straightforward. What we'll do is we'll put KSANS ATIS in.
Lindbergh Airport information Bravo 0027 Zulu. Wind 298 at 8. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions ceiling 2000 broken. Temperature 1 niner. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3017. Visual runway 27 in use. Landing and departing runway 27. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft feedback hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact at Bravo. Lindbergh Airport information Bravo 0027.
Okay, we have Bravo.
Wind 298 at 8.
Wind is 298 at 8. So we will depart. So we want a load procedure. Departure. We'll take 29. And we'll do the Nancini. So that's going to take us, yeah, we'll load that. That'll be our departure. So we're going to go runway 29. We're going to climb to 430 feet on the 290 heading. And then we're going to do a turn to 177 to 2,000 feet. All right, so we have our departure. And let's go ahead and get our safe taxi in so we can see that. So let's go ahead and taxi lights on. So let's get out of here.
Taxi and take off.
Just for the look. It's beautiful outside. And get our landing light on. Taxi light goes off. There is nobody on the incoming path. Now, this is a VFR departure. We don't have to follow the standard instrument departure. I'm just doing it for the sake of enjoying as much as I can with the Reality XP. Alright, we're gonna literally use every piece of runway we can. Okay, mixture goes rich. Okay. And the wind should be a little bit from our right. Ailerons into the wind. Okay, brakes are full. Flaps, power, mixture, fuel, lights. Alright, let's go ahead and keep ourselves on that center line. What the? That nose was starting to come off a little bit. There it goes. There we go. Gear up. Positive rate. Nose over. Get that speed climbing. And flaps are going up. Yeah, trying to fly from outside, not very smart. Okay, so we are flying that runway heading. And we're gonna arm nav mode.
En route, fly this sector and land at your destination.
we go. Staying with that climb. Flying the command bars. Which, of course, it's VFR. I wouldn't have to fly the command bars, but we're doing it for the sake of following our route. Alright, so let's go ahead. And we're going to pull the power back a little bit to 25. Pull our prop back to 25. We are good. And yaw dampener goes on. So we get our feet off the floors. Follow our command bars into the turn. And just look out over that window. Nice trim. There we go. Airspace alert, we know. So there's our 2,000 feet. Stay with our 2,000. It's not really VFR, but I still see ground, still see in front. I think we're gonna need a pop-up IFR just to get us out. Alright, left-hand turn to 075. And flying it. Try not to get too far off. Dialing in the heading bug just for the sake of it. Have that as the extra backup if I needed it. Sure to trim that aircraft. Alright, so at this point, we're going to set our cruise altitude of 95, and we're going to start our climb. Our CDI bar is coming in nicely. And climbing on a nice gradient. We're going to go ahead and arm the autopilot. And leaning out that engine. There is peak. And there we are, just a little lean a peak. Perfect. about 12 miles out, so I'm going to start bringing the power back a little bit. According to this, we can do our top of descent. I doubt we can, so I'm going to go ahead, and at this point we've got all the room we need. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go all the way down at this point to 1500. And we'll do it at 800 feet per minute. And we'll bring the power back. Mixture goes rich. We just want to keep ourselves from getting into some trouble. Alright, so let's pick up our weather, see what it's like.
Kilo, Charlie, X-ray, Lima, airport information, hotel, 0440, Zulu, weather, wind, 258 at 11, visibility, 10, sky clear, temperature, 19, dew point, 3, altimeter, 3002, advise on initial contact, you have information, hotel, Kilo, Charlie, X-ray, Lima, airport information.
Okay, so we have information hotel. 3002, we're going to go ahead and dial in our altimeter. Have that in now. And wind was 258 at 11. Alright, so 258 at 11. Yep, airspace, good enough. So runways 08 and 26, so at 258 we will definitely be taking 26. So alright, we're going to go home, we're going to go procedure, we're going to go into our approach procedure, and we're going to do the visual into 26. And of course there is no transition, it is a straight up visual. So we're going to go ahead and load the approach. So we have it, and we are going to kind of overfly anyway. Yes, we should really be at, we'll call it 1100, so at plus 100. And save that, that way we'll get onto the visual correctly. Okay, so going back to our moving map. Bottom of descent, we are 1.2 miles out, and we are definitely not getting down fast enough, so horrible descent planning. That said, we need to go around to out and around. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into heading mode, and we're going to go out and about. So we want to be on, so that's 80, roughly 80. So 45 from 80. So we want to be on a 45 so that we can pick up our inbound. All right, let's go ahead and switch our fuel tank. Landing lights are on, panel lights are on. Pictures rich. Prop to go. We will be doing the visual into 2.6, so we are briefed. So let's turn to 80. 080. We'll fly our parallel track. We are past the visual 3 nautical mile. So let's go ahead and let's turn in. So we're going to go to 215. And that will give us our 45-degree intercept. Well, having Orbex back and having Active Sky back with ASCAR is very nice. Alright, well, runway's in sight. This is just enjoyable to actually use the GTN 750, fly the visual. It's kind of neat. We are above the glide path currently, but we are quickly getting back down. And I do see the equivalent of an ILS marker. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit approach mode. So approach is armed. And we're going down to 1,000 feet. And we are into our gear down range. So gear's going down. Let's go ahead and jump to that angle. Go ahead and put those approach flaps in. Those are nice. Let's go ahead and get back inside the cockpit. And speed's nice, flaps are nice. So it's looking to intercept that glide slope now on its own, which is pretty good. We are lower than we needed to be for this portion of it. Okay, I have control. A little bit strange. So I have the runway in sight, so let's do this the proper way and fly it. So we have the approach armed, but it's not following Weird. Wasn't following the CDI. Not sure what it was following. Yeah, we're low. Really low. Continue. Alright, prop is full. So, gas is on the fullest. Tank, undercarriage is down 3 green, no red. Mixture and props are both full forward. And switches are all set. And autopilot and yaw dampener are out. We are good with our gums check.
Landed. Taxi and park. Landing was a greaser.
Oh. Alright, get that nose down. Okay. Wow. Alright, well. So, taxi light goes on, landing light goes off. We are good. We need a taxi back for the departure anyway. Nice planes on the ground. Alright, well, this is as good as any place, I guess, to offload. Alright, so we go alternator off. Mag check is good.
Alt tab back to air hauler to offload / load cargo and fuel. A recommends closing FSX between flights / jobs.
Isn't that nice of you? Alright, so let's go ahead and fade back over. Oh, it doesn't see that window, but oh well. Yeah, so we need to come in and we need to drop the KCXL payload, which is 790 pounds are coming off. So unload, 790 pounds comes out, and we want to buy some fuel. So Yeah, fuel is not too cheap, but whatever. So we'll pick up about 200 pounds in fuel. It'll give us 314. All right, so that'll give us 314 pounds of fuel. So we are ready to go. We got to continue this flight. So we're going to jump back into the cockpit, and then we are going vehicle, fuel and payload. We know that we are going to have 319 pounds. No, 314 pounds. So that's 155, 157 aside. First, let's get rid of some weight. Okay. I gotta get rid of 790 pounds. So I just got rid of 564, 664, 764. So I need 26 more. 13 out of here. So we'll go 187. 187. Now I'm going to take this 200 and we're going to move it to the back. And now we can come up here and we can go to our 157. 157. There, okay, weird, but there it is, 157. Okay, so we are now at reasonable everything. Okay. It's near there. It's just going to be a little south of it. So we're basically saying we're going to go here, but in reality we got to make our way over there, meaning there as Yuma, and make our way to where we're actually going. So this is going to be interesting. We got to figure this out on our own. It's definitely going to be a bit of a conundrum, but we should be able to figure it out. So next up, let's make sure KCXL is where we're leaving from, and we're going to say KNYL for now. So KCXL to KNYL, and then we're going to go into Mexico. So we'll look like a bunch of drug runners. Awesome. And we're going to do this at like 3,000, 3,500, whatever. We're going to see how this turns out. Might as well jump back into that cockpit. Get her all fired up. Batteries go on. This is a hot start, so we will stay. Mixture idle cutoff. Clear prop. And as she fires, mixture goes rich. Excellent. So we're just going to go right to the landing light. All of our other lights are on. Get ourselves out the nose. And get our avionics on as well.
Taxi and take off.
Fuel, 52.3 gallons. We have plenty. Alright, so we need to go into our flight plan. KNYL it is for now. So we're going to make a right turn at there and find this place. Shouldn't be hard. So let's go ahead and get ourselves situated. Alright, so we've taken the runway. Landing light is on. Put into approach flaps. Okay. Power goes full. A whole lot of pitch trim. Come on, get on that center line. Rotate. Runway is expired. Tap the brakes. Gear is going up. And flaps are going up. And flaps are up. Alright, so we are going to do
En route, fly this sector and land at your destination.
actually we should do a right hand turn out so we don't go into that other airport. So we're gonna go up to 3,500 and that will be the most. Yaw damper goes on so our feet can go on the floor. And might as well put the nav mode in. GPS. And we are aware of our... Alright, so let's bring that throttle back safely up. 25 and 25. 25 squared. And then we can go ahead and lean back a little bit. Okay, we're not even gonna get to, let's just go with 2,500. We're below 3,000 above the ground, so that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go heading select at this. It's kind of in that direction. Now let's go autopilot on. Well, let's go outside. Let's go ahead and drop our gear. Maybe this is our place. Could be. A little bit of a tailwind, but should be manageable.
Minimums. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Landed. Taxi and park. Landing was a greaser.
Alright, so parking brake goes on. Let's go ahead and do a dead mag check. First we've got our avionics off. Dead
Alt
mag
tab
check.
back to air hauler to offload / load cargo and fuel. A recommends closing FSX between flight / jobs.
Alright, so we are down and shut. Alright, let's fade over. So, cargo. And we are at MM76. Look at us just finding this thing. MM76. I don't even know where I am. Doesn't show up on anything. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and unload. And we've got most of it done. And we'll, I think it was Exasa or whatever. Well, we can use 44A if we want next time. It's close enough. 44A, and then we hang a right. All right, so yeah, I mean, with that, we can finish our flight monitoring, and we are good to finish that up. And for today, I think that brings us to a perfect end to episode 21. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you want, feel free to subscribe. We do a bunch of aviation videos here, both sim and real life, and I'm going to continue with the Air Hauler series because at this point, I'm committed and need to get it done. So thanks again for watching, and have a great day.